This is Izal, also known as Germicide, and is a disinfectant that is mostly used for bathrooms and toilets. It's also used to disinfect water. You can also use it to mop your house, to disinfect your floors. And it's a very good business idea with high profit. Like, it's very lucrative. Now, if you want to learn how to make this product, let's get down to business. Hi friend, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. In this video today, we'll be learning how to make Izal. And to make your Izal, please start by wearing your hand glove and get a mixing bowl and a spatula. And the first ingredient you'll be needing is menthol crystals. Adding these menthol crystals is totally optional. You can do without it. So the menthol is serving as a fragrance and as a mild antiseptic properties that can help to enhance the effectiveness of this Izal. Now pour the menthol into a cup, and after that we're going to dissolve it. And now to dissolve the menthol, the next ingredient you need is pine oil. And for the pine oil, you need between 200 to 300 ml of pine oil. I'm using 150 ml because that's the only one available in the shop. So if you're able to get up to 250 to 300 ml of pine oil, that will work best for this quantity. So you pour the pine oil into the cup alongside with the menthol crystals, and then stir to dissolve, or you can leave it to dissolve on its own. And this pine oil is serving as a natural disinfectant and also as a natural fragrance in this production. And for this, the next ingredient you need is Texapon, also known as SLUES, sodium lauryl ectasulfate, and this is serving as an emulsifying agent in this production. We'll be using 50 grams. You can use between 50 to 65 grams. You don't need too much of this, and we need to dissolve it. Now what I have here is Texapon 70%, which is not soluble in water. So we can't use water to dissolve our Texapon. We'll be using phenol. And for the phenol, pour the phenol into the Texapon and stir to dissolve. Please note that this phenol is an essential ingredient in this production, as it's a powerful disinfectant that can help to boost the effectiveness of this Izal. And just in case you don't know, Izal is a disinfectant that is mostly used in homes, hotels, restaurants, and any place that there is a bathrooms. So they mostly use this Izal to disinfect the bathrooms. So it needs powerful disinfectant agents that can help to boost the effectiveness or the activeness of the Izal. So add the phenol into the Texapon and then stir to dissolve. And after that, the next ingredient you need is Lysol. And for the Lysol, we'll be using 500 ml of Lysol. Now this Lysol is also a disinfectant. We're using mostly disinfectant agents that can help to boost the effectiveness of this Izal as a disinfectant. So it's a powerful disinfectant that is mostly used to disinfect bathrooms. So we must use powerful disinfectant agents. So add the Lysol, stir to mix properly, and after that you can go on and add the following ingredients. Please note that when you add each of the ingredients, you need to stir for about 3 to 5 minutes before adding the next ingredient. So please do not go on and add the ingredients together unless you're using another formula. So after properly mixing the Lysol alongside with other ingredients, go on and start adding the water. Now for this production, we'll be making 15 liters of Izal. So at this point, you can go on and pour the 15 liters of water into the mixture, or you can just add 10 liters, and after adding the remaining ingredients, you can go on and add the remaining 5 liters, but I don't see any need to do that. So I'll just go on and pour all the 15 liters in the bowl, and then I'll start adding the following ingredients. There are so many ways or formulas to produce this Izal. I might be showing you guys the next formula in my next video. Now, after adding all the water, the next ingredient to add is carbolic acid. carbolic acid. And for the carbolic acid, we'll be using 400 ml. Now, please take note, carbolic acid is another essential ingredient in this production because it's antiseptic and also a deodorizer, which means it can help to reduce or remove odor. So it's very important in this production. After adding the carbolic acid, the next thing you need is the mixture of menthol crystals and pine oil. So at this point, make sure that the menthol crystals is properly dissolved, and after that you can pour it into the mixture. Now, just as I said earlier, always remember to stir for about 3 to 5 minutes before adding the following ingredients. It's very important, especially after adding this mixture of pine oil and menthol. It's very important to stir well before adding the following ingredients. Now, it's very important to know that mixing is very important, especially when it comes to products like this, be it liquid soap, bar soap, or any type of cleaning products. When producing, it's very important that you mix or stir very well before adding any of the ingredients. It helps to mix the ingredients well and also to give you a perfect product. So that's it. Now I noticed that the bowl was too small, so I transferred it into another bowl. And now go on and add the next ingredient, which is Izal Booster, also known as Z Germicide. And now this Z Germicide is serving as an enhancing agent that can help to boost the effectiveness of this Izal. In most places, it's called Izal Booster. So it's an essential ingredient. Make sure to add it. And after that, the next ingredient you need is nitrogen, also known as Izal concentrate. And this is what will help to give that Izal look. And also, it will help for extra germicidal action. So it's very important. Now add it and stir. And as you can see, we have that Izal look now. And that's exactly what you need. Like I said earlier, there are so many ways to make this Izal. We have different formulas, which I'll be sharing probably in my next video. And now moving on, after adding the Izal concentrate, make sure to mix very well. And then the next ingredient you need is acrylic, also known as binder. Most people call it whitener. If you go to a chemical shop, just tell them to give you Izal binder or Izal whitener. So that's it. Mix it well and then you can continue with the next process. I honestly think that Izal is one of the easiest products to make. Like, the formula is so simple, but in as much as it's simple, it can also be complicating sometimes if you don't use the right formula. If you don't use the right formula, you will notice things like separation after production, or you notice oil settling at the top of your product, which can be as a result of not mixing the pine oil well. So it's very important to properly mix your ingredients well during production. If you leave it to sit after production, waiting for it to mix or combine after production, it will not happen. So separation might occur if you don't use the right formula or if you don't mix well, which is the reason I always tell you guys to properly mix well. Like, mixing is very important. So you can see after mixing with wooden spatula, I also introduced whisk, which is also very good to actually properly mix your product well. So you can use any mixer or you can use a hand whisk to properly blend it well. So that's it. Now moving on. The next ingredient I'll be adding here is chloroxylenone, which is totally optional. I like adding this because I don't really like the smell of Izal. Like, I don't like how Izal smell. So adding this chloroxylenol can actually help to neutralize the Izal smell because it smells like Dettol, and I think I prefer that. So if you actually like the Dettol smell, you can go for this chloroxylenol. It's totally optional. You can do without it. Although it's also a disinfectant that can also help to boost the effectiveness of this product. It contains antiseptic and also anti-deodorizing agent that can help to boost the effectiveness of this product, but adding it is totally optional. Now, this chloroxylenol is not soluble in water, so it can't be dissolved in water. So I use glycerin to dissolve it. So just in case you want to add this chloroxylenol, go ahead and use glycerin to dissolve it first before adding water. If you see what I did there, I actually dissolved it first with glycerin, and after that I went ahead to pour the the Izal liquid into the mixture to dissolve it well. So I did not use ordinary water to dissolve it. So do not make the mistake of using water to dissolve your chloroxylenol, because it will not dissolve it. So that's it. So after mixing well, you can strain it because it might actually contain some particles, and you can also leave it without using a sieve because we are still going to strain this after production. Some people don't actually like straining, which is totally optional to strain this, but I honestly think that straining is important, as this might actually have some particles coming from the Texapon, because the Texapon might not actually really dissolve well. So it's very important to strain after production. But if you're sure that you can actually mix this well, especially if you're using a mixer, like a hand mixer, or like maybe probably a stick blender, you can just move on without worrying about having lumps in your product. But to avoid all that stress, especially if you're making it for commercial purpose, it's very important to make sure that there are no lumps in your product, because the lumps might look like dirt to your customers. So that's it. Now, after production and straining it, this is me just testing it. And at this point, you can see that we actually got this to the finest product. Like, it's so good. I really don't know how to define it, but that's exactly how your Izal should settle in water. Like, it should actually float. But when you leave it to sit for like 20 to 30 minutes before packaging, you see that it will even float more when you pour it in water. Now bear in mind that some people actually use this to shower. They use it in their bathroom to clean their bathroom. They also use it to mop floor. They also use it to shower, like I said. So it actually floats in water like Dettol, just as I've seen it in the video. So this is after leaving it for like 30 minutes. You can see how it floats in water, and that's how you know that your production is perfect. That's exactly how it should be. So you can see it's actually floating well, and the color is just so beautiful, and I love it. I love it. So after that, you can go on and package it with any packaging bottle of your choice. You can use between 1 liter to 5 liters depending on how you want to brand your product. So what I have here is 1 liter, which you can get from the market as well. Some people that sells your chemical can actually have this packaging gallon or bottle. It's just very easy to get, unlike liquids, transparent liquid soap bottles. This one is very easy to get and also very cheap. So if you really want to start this business, this is an option. You can go for it. You can supply it to hotels, restaurants, even people around you that use public toilets, maybe people living in a public compound or apartment. You can supply this to them. This is a powerful disinfectant that can help to disinfect their toilets or their bathrooms to keep them away from bacteria or infection. Is very good for your home. Honestly, this is very good. The only thing I don't like is the Izal scent, but if you're able to add that chloroxylenol, it will actually help to neutralize the Izal smell. But it's totally optional. You can do without it. After packaging, at this point you can go on and put your label if you have your label. If you don't have a label, you can go on and market it without label. But honestly, branding is very important. Like, getting that label is very important. It's not even expensive. Honestly, branding your product is the easiest way to market your product. Like, it will make your product to stand out, look unique, and also market worthy. And also it can also help you to make more profit when your product is branded. When you have label on your product, it makes people to value it more. So it's very important that you brand it. Now, one good thing about Izal business is that marketing is very easy. It's very easy to market Izal. You can supply it to hotels, restaurants, hospitals. In fact, any company that uses public toilets, you can supply Izal to them. And also to those that stays in public compound where they share public toilets, it's very important that they use Izal because it's a strong disinfectant that can help to disinfect toilets, to remove infections and any type of bacterial in the bathroom. Honestly, this product is super good. Like, you can use it both for public toilets and also for private toilets. You also need to disinfect your private toilet. So this is a very good product that can help to disinfect your toilet. So friend, that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. And if you're just joining me for the first time, my name is Gift and I'm super excited to welcome you to the Gifting family. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel and also turn on your notification bell so that you'll be the first to watch my next video. And at the end of this video, please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up and leave your comments down below. And don't also forget to share this video to your friends. And now to my wonderful and amazing gift team, thank you so much and I love you guys. So friend, I'll see you on my next video, but before then, stay blessed and keep loving one another. Bye friend.